Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome to another episode of the Backlog Pyramid. This episode today I'll be bringing you guys Deadlight, a game that was published by Microsoft Studios and developed by Tequila Works and was released back in late 2012. Essentially, Deadlight is a side-scrolling survival horror, zombie apocalypse type of game where we play as a man named Randall, where he is trying to survive the apocalypse here due to the zombies, and essentially he wants to find his family. So this game, I've heard quite a lot about it before it came out, and looking at just screenshots and the videos of it, it seemed amazing. Like it kind of seemed like even like it had like a nice visual style, especially in terms of like when it's dark, all you see is like silhouettes and everything. And I'm a kind of a sucker when it comes to like any type of zombie game out there, so like when this game came out, I'm like, I definitely had to try it one day. And I didn't pick this game up until I believe around Halloween of 2013, when I believe it was on sale on Steam for like $3. I'm like, there's no way I could pass this one up, and well, that's why it's in my Steam backlog. However, just like the first game I covered in my series here, I did beat this game as well, and that's why I have certain options here that you would not see if you just boot up the game for the first time here, including Nightmare Mode, which, yeah, just by the name of it, it's pretty much a nightmare to play. There are I don't know if you want to say 3 chapters, 3 acts in the game, kinda, but I believe what happens is, like, if you die just once, you have to go back to the beginning of that, act or chapter, and they're fairly long. So if you die just once and you screw up, you're screwed. And I don't know how the hell anyone can get past this. This is the only achievement I do not have in this game, is beating the game in Nightmare Mode. However, I heard that if you actually beat it, you actually get like an I don't know if you want to say the true story of this game, but you know, whatever. I just looked it up and I was fairly surprised about it. So yeah, there's also a lot of collectibles in terms of like Randall's memories that you're gonna be able to find throughout the game here, kind of like, you know, his diary about all the stuff that's happened before the apocalypse happened or whatnot, the zombies. So obviously you would not be seeing stuff like this if you just boot up the game, but since I have, you know, just a quick look about other stuff here, and these are like all the collectibles here, kind of like, you know, IDs and stuff, pictures, whatever else. So yeah, I collected everything here. It's amazing. There's handhelds here. You can actually get to play a little bit of like these, if you guys remember those Tiger electronic handheld games, it's something similar like that. Once again, those are secrets, and well, there's stuff like that as well in terms of extras. And well, yeah, this game, it's pretty fun actually. So once again, just like in any other episode of my series here, I'll play for like, you know, 20-25 minutes, close to a half hour, and I'll give you guys an idea of kind of like a review of this game since I already beat it before, and my overall thoughts and opinions, pros and cons, and whether you guys should pick it up or not. So let's go ahead and just play and see what's going to happen here.
Just like sharks, when they stop moving, they die. That's how you are, Carla. Save yourself. After the storm came the calm and silence that make men crazy.
Carla! Carla! Why?
Randy, can you tell me what the fuck happened here?
She's been bitten everywhere. She knew she shouldn't have gone outside.
You killed her, you bastard! You murdered her! She's dead!
What the hell have you done?
Why?
We would all be dead by now because of your little sister.
How many times have we said not to separate from the group?
Never means never.
Charlotte drawing their attention even more.
Either we reach the military shelter that you talk about so much, Grandpa, or we'll die right here.
The radio message said that it was around here. It's a bit more than 5 miles west.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
I'm not leaving my sister here all alone.
Nothing can be done now, Stella.
Sam, Ben, Stella, get out of here. Get to the sea. I'll meet you. I've got to find my family. It's the only place they could have gone.
Stay strong, Randy, and good luck. I know we'll find them.
That day was not the beginning of anything, or the end of something. It was just one more day. A day like any other. The world was dying, and we were its survivors.
Well, that sucks. He had to murder that woman, but pretty much she was already dead.
Good luck, Randy.
Oh, well, I can't get up there. So yeah, this is pretty much the overall style of the game. Wow, am I going pretty slow here. Recording, I'm like, I don't know if this is how slow it's supposed to be, but whatever. So yeah, this is pretty much how the game is. It's like a side-scroller, and it's pretty fun, actually. You can interact with things with the X button. I don't know what the hell this does exactly. I think you can actually get something out of here.
Bites and bruises.
That sucks. I think there's actually a collectible here if you haven't never played the game before.
Blank in the head.
Yes, because you did that, Randy. Do you not remember? So, yes, as I mentioned before, definitely all, it's all just it's a side scroller, of course. And it's fun. I mean, you gotta watch out because of these zombies and whatnot. And I apologize if this is going pretty slow. I have no idea why this is happening. This game, I don't know. I don't know how the recording it's bringing down the frame rates or what, but that sucks actually. But the game plays actually a little bit faster. I apologize. You know, this is not the actual speed of the game.
Seattle's safe point must be the last stronghold in all the Pacific Northwest. Anybody alive must be trying to reach it.
Yeah, seems like it. So, of course, right now we have nothing to defend ourselves against these, oh, you actually got the zombies down there. Not cool. I mean, if they gang up on you, you are pretty much screwed. And you can actually run using the right bumper. I keep forgetting this, because this game, because it was published by Microsoft Studios. Of course, you're not going to find this on any Sony platforms. So, this game was only released on the Xbox Live Arcade and Steam. So, oh, there you go. And oh shoot! Okay, he's gonna. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Yeah, well, they died anyway. And oh boy, it's been forever since I played this game. But once again, it is a game that I played and beaten and enjoyed. There was actually a time where I'm like, hey, maybe I should LP this game, but I decided against it because it's like, especially right now, considering how it seems like the frame rates are not going as high as I would have expected. Stupid zombies. I just feel like left trigger. Oh, yeah, there you go, left trigger. I just thought it would run a little bit better. I don't know why the hell it's running so damn slow. That sucks. There's like nothing else running unless it's my computer here. Oh, you want to try to kill me, huh? Well, you can actually use the environment to kill zombies, like this little poor guy here. Yeah, that sucks. But for the time being, we really have nothing here to defend ourselves against with. So yeah. What the hell was I saying? It's just for the time being, we have nothing to really defend ourselves against with. But that will change in a short while. And for the time being, we just gotta avoid these guys and just kind of be careful, because I will say one of the cons I have about this game is kind of the controls about it. It seems like anytime I try going up and I try moving again, it seems like he just keeps falling down. I'm like, I don't know why. It's a little finicky, and I'm not sure why it's kind of like that. I mean, that's what I experienced. I'm sure it's not for everybody, but it is something I'm like, you know, what the hell's going on here? But overall, I think this game's actually pretty fun, especially for this type of genre, and like being, you know, a kind of survival horror. It's pretty fun. Crap, I forgot. Nah, I died. Oh man, I was gonna die one way or another in this little video here. So it's like whatever. And actually, if we were playing Nightmare Mode, once again, since I died right there, I would have to start from all over again, not from these checkpoints. And I would say usually they're generous about the checkpoints. So, and if you're a type of person who loves...
made it out. They deserve better than this world.
Oh, there they are. I guess like a little RV. Of course, anytime if it's a zombie apocalypse, you must have somebody, or you must be in a group that has an RV. Oh, there they go. Good for them. So, what the hell is this thing? And also, if you're a type of person who loves collectibles, and this game definitely has it. And the cool thing too, you can actually taunt the enemies by pressing Y. It kind of gives you a strategy of what the hell, what you can do to get rid of these enemies here, the zombies. And because they're dumb enough, they'll just walk straight into the electrified water, and well, they die, and I don't have to deal with them. Although, oh, there you go. Yeah, see, instead of just pressing the off button, I kick it off because, well, it's a zombie apocalypse, and damn if I'm not gonna do that, you know. Who cares? It can be as much as you want during this time. Oh man, frame rate's going bad down, going really slowing down here. Oh, and this is pretty cool. There are certain stuff you can tackle if you just run using the right bumper here, and you can actually use that with I believe you can actually use it with certain zombies too. You can actually, if you run at them, you can actually tackle them. Although you gotta be careful because they can still attack you and whatnot.
It says here the highway is at the end of this tunnel. It's a straight shot to the safe point. Shannon and Lydia might even be there by now.
And we can safely assume that Shannon and Lydia is most likely his family. Alright then. And actually, I remember this. In this pipe right here on the left, you can actually get a little secret. Now, of course... well, there you go. Can't get it now. Well, obviously, it's not going to be there anymore because I already gotten it. It's going to be one of those handheld games you can actually play. But yeah, it's in there. But you just jump to the tunnel there. What does it say? The Inferno begins here? Jeez. And what the hell happened to this guy?
Dead people, corpses. They don't impress me anymore.
Were they supposed to impress you before? Huh. And of course, like many video game characters, Randall cannot swim. So that sucks. You know, I shouldn't be saying anything because I cannot swim either. I mean, it just... I never had a swimming pool around here, and not even any of my friends. We never had swimming pools, so it wasn't really a huge thing in my childhood. Although, you know, there were times I went to the beach, whatever. But it was just, I never really learned to swim, and even right now, it's like, not to say that I don't want to learn. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are kind of laughing at me. Oh my God, Pharaoh can't swim, but screw. There's a lot of people who can't swim, so you know, hey, don't judge. So yeah, you can go in water as long as his face doesn't, you know, succumb, you know, down there, so or doesn't get submerged. So besides that, it's okay. But I think, I don't know. I guess in terms of if it's a zombie apocalypse, I think you gotta learn to swimming quick because it seems like there's always some type of hindrance for any type of player or any type of like protagonist. When it comes to surviving a zombie apocalypse, and one of them is, well, learning how to swim, and like how water can be a big hindrance. Actually, speaking, you know, it reminds me of that movie, Waterworld. Man, that movie was something else. Oh crap, these zombies are alive. Well, we'll just, you know, shuffle our way. Oh man, they're actually kind of picking up speed. I can't do anything. I'm holding the right bumper here, but I just can't do anything because oh, that's how quickly he goes through. Oh God. Okay. Can they climb up? I guess they can't. Oh, good for them. Or good for me, I guess. But yeah, that movie, like, pretty much the entire world was it was all water. That's why it's called Waterworld. And isn't it like that girl did not know how to swim? I don't think it was just her who didn't know how to swim. I thought there was a couple other people who didn't know how to swim. And you would think in an environment like that, that must be a thing you have to learn, kind of like, you know, how to learn to walk. But, you know, hey, whatever. First aid kit, of course, I don't know if it's something you can consume right away or what. Actually, I think it might be something you consume right away. And if you're hurt, you know, go ahead and use it. And actually, I forgot to explain, in the top left there is the health, and I believe that's like your stamina bar, and right underneath it. And they do not start off that much like that when you first begin the game. Obviously, there's stuff you collect that increases your health bar, right, and your stamina bar. And I think I'm actually missing a piece of stamina, but it's like, whatever. So you still gotta be careful. Just because you have, like, you know, how many things of health does not mean that you can just go ahead and be stupid, you know. I keep forgetting this game apparently takes place the 4th of July, 1986.
According to the map, I should
Crap.
cross this highway to get closer to the safe point.
And it just, the environment here is pretty awesome. I mean, like, I would have thought a game like this, you know, thinking, you know, kind of like zombie apocalypse, I thought it was going to be kind of like drab and like, it's like, boring. But I kind of like this. Like, you know, yes, it's a side-scroller, but there's stuff always going on in the background, or in this case, the foreground here, where a zombie just can't get the hell out of a damn car. And you also got, you know, zombies and whatever shuffling in the background there. And I believe there are times where they actually just come out of the background and will start chasing you on your plane of existence there. So, this game, I just kind of like the whole atmosphere of it, you know? It's pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's the most perfect game out there, but...
These are the leftovers,
there's the, I guess you want to say the title.
Snapshot of what we become. Bloody hell on Earth.
Pretty much, Randy. So yeah, I mean, this game, it just has kind of a lot. See, there you go. They're going to shuffle towards me, and eventually they're going to reach my, you know, plane of, you know, where I'm walking here, and, well, they can actually kill me. So, yeah, as I was saying before, the whole environment in this game, I mean, it seems like it was kind of well polished. Everything going around on here, it just seems pretty awesome. And, even look at it back there, like just the billboard just flapping around, you know. Oh yeah, it takes place in Seattle, so... Overall, it's just pretty... It's fun, you know? If you guys are looking for a good zombie apocalypse game, or even just a good 2D side-scrolling game, I definitely say pick up. Whoa, what the hell is that? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look right there. I don't know what the hell is that. If anything's here. Maybe something was here beforehand. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a good 2D side-scrolling game, or just a good whoa! Okay. Oh crap! Zombie. Or a good zombie game, then pick this one up. I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it, you know, especially in terms of collectibles. And oh, here we go! Event now. I can fight. Here's a new portion of the game. Oh well, there goes their head.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. So if you press B or the left mouse button, you can swing your fireman's axes. You can see it. Okay, and there you go. There's a stamina bar going down here. Every time you swing it, you just get like, oh. Now it's like I have no stamina, and I'm just gonna suck now. You really can't do anything, and if they gather up on you and you can't properly attack them, you are screwed. So, and you can use this to hit enemies, kill them. Sometimes it can be one-hit kills, and being certain decapitations. And they can also cover they can also provide finishing moves of zombies that are downed. So that's actually pretty nice. And I'm assuming we're gonna be able to actually use this thing soon in terms of fighting an enemy. So here we go.
No time to waste.
See here, that's my issue about the climbing control. Sometimes it's a little bit iffy. So come here, smack them, bring them. Okay, you can actually shove them down too if you're close to them. And if you hold down B, well, you can finish them off. There you go. Get a couple more whacks just to be sure, but they're dead. So that's our first weapon in the game, and I believe afterwards you get a handgun, and then I believe you get like a rifle or a shotgun, and I don't know if there's anything else afterwards, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be your good majority of the game is using a variety of weapons here. I just tend to stick with the fireman's axe because it's pretty freaking useful, and also I want to say it doesn't attract enemies as it does with a handgun. I believe like handgun bullets, everything like that, can be somewhat scarce, but Can't really remember. As I said, it's been a couple months since I played it. I pretty much played it as soon as I picked it up, so it's been like a good 4 months or so. But it's still a pretty fun game. And a good thing too about the Fireman's Axe, if you're like standing up here and they can't get to you, you can swing down and kind of kill them. If you want to say kind of a cheap way, but whatever. So yeah, there you go. One of them's down. There you go. So it's a form of a strategy you can use. And just the overall, I don't know, like I keep going back to this, but the overall environment of the game, like in terms of like kind of just the way, even artistically, it seems like there's some type of, I don't know how to explain. There's some type of visual art style here that's pretty cool to me. It seems like it's not really realistic. At the same time, it almost feels like some type of comic book. Oh crap! Bee. That's what happens when they get on you. You gotta be careful. Push them off, and I did lose a thing of health, but screw it. And there are times, I believe, where these enemies can be like just keep spawning at you, which sucks. But you know, whatever. So what time am I at? Around 22 minutes. So I'll be ending off this episode pretty soon, actually. Actually, I can do it right now or so, but let's just go outside here. I'm trying to see if there's any more like gameplay mechanics I can show off here, but we won't be able to get the gun or the better guns for a little bit, a little while now. So
I must be tired. My mind is wandering.
Seems like it. What the hell are you talking about there, Randy? Okay, well, I'll continue on just for a little bit more because I really would have liked to show off the gun. I just don't think I'm going to be able to. If I remember correctly, I think there's going to be zombies popping out of that damn door. There they are. Yeah, that's why. Oh crap, 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 oh crap. Whew. And because they're stupid, they'll just fall off. It's kind of entertaining to see that because, you know, I guess based on zombie media and whatnot, they're, or how they're portrayed in media, they're pretty damn dumb. Although, there is one movie, I think the one in the 80s, Return of the Living Dead, I think. It's like the one that's kind of, had like a bunch of those like punk teenagers and whatnot, and like they had like a guy who ran a crematorium and whatnot. Oh, and that's what happens when you like, you know, there's certain environments that will screw you over, kind of like a car. You'll be able to tell which cars have like an alarm because it will be blinking beforehand. And yeah, there are times here where you can't do anything but run because, well, would you want to face that many? I don't think you would. And look at them, they're just rolling. Oh crap! Oh crap! They're just rolling down the hill and acting like nothing's gonna happen. Oh, what do I do there? Am I not supposed to be up here? Am I supposed to be going to the bottom? Huh, seems like I'm supposed to. Ah, well. So yeah, this was supposed to be a game I was going to LP, but then thinking about it, when I first played it, I'm like, nah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a good idea. And I think I'm smart that I don't do it. Because I'm sure there's many games out there that... Oh crap, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Maybe I should have stayed up there. I'm dead. Okay, well, screw it. I guess we'll call it a video here, I guess. Kind of stupid once again when playing this game, but once again, the whole sake of the series is to, you know, give you guys an idea of what to expect, a little bit of you know, how the game runs, gameplay mechanics, and then once again, if I played the game before, giving my overall thoughts and opinions about it. So as I said before, this is a pretty fun game, just in the sense of it being a 2D side-scroller. But even in terms of just being like a whole zombie apocalypse type of thing, it's fun. And even though there's kind of a lack of weapons, I mean, just concerning you only have the Fireman's Axe and then you get the guns later on. I just feel like I didn't really want to use the gun simply because I thought they can, you know, of course, I could have sworn they bring out more enemies. Could be wrong about that. Don't know. But also, like, I just didn't want to waste ammo in terms of if there's going to be bigger battles or whatnot. So that's why I just didn't want to waste anything. I I guess but I can go in different various aspects here. In terms of controls, I guess that I could say that's probably one of my cons here. It just seems like they were a little bit finicky, especially when I tried climbing up things and I tried moving. It just seemed like it just didn't really want to respond well. That's what I experienced. I'm not sure if that's going to be for everybody, but overall, you still really shouldn't have a problem. I would recommend playing this on a 360 controller if you have one, because of course I'm playing this on a PC. So yeah, if you have a controller, I would say definitely use it. I think it'll be a lot easier to play. Of course, if you guys are out there, you're used to playing on a keyboard and mouse, then yeah, go ahead, give it a shot. But for me, controller is the way to go. Story, sadly, to me, the story is not the greatest. Kind of seems on par of just average, zombie apocalypse stories. Is like, oh, well, it happened. Let me find my family. And just overall, it just seemed kind of like, eh. And once again, you don't play this game for the story. You play it, just, well, to have fun, really. And as I said, there's, I think there's like 3 main chapters or 3 main acts. And this game isn't really long. If you can breeze through it in a few hours, actually. And I think it'll be, it's a good purchase. And especially, I think now, I mean, I would say pick it up on sale. I wouldn't say, go ahead and don't pick it up now. Just wait until it's on sale. And, especially for, I paid like $3, $4 for this. And I spent a good time with it. Say if I spent $1 for each hour I played on it, boom, there you go. I got my money's back. I got my money's worth out of it anyway. So, yeah, I would say that's my overall thoughts and opinions. Overall, fun game to play, fun side-scroller, good atmosphere in terms of just being like a zombie environment. Artistically is also very nice, too. I like the whole silhouette thing going on here at times, and just like, it has like, just has a dark thing going on here, and I kind of like it. And also, if you want to include the cons here, controls are a little bit iffy, the story's blah, but I don't think you'll be playing it for a story like that, so I say give it a shot and have fun with it. So, this has been another episode of the Backlog Pyramid, and in the next episode, we'll be dealing with yet again another form of the world ending, in a sense. However, this time around, I don't really have that many good things to say about it, and it was a game that I was really hoping would be great, and I've been waiting a long time for it. But when it finally came out, and looking at the reviews, and even just playing it for myself to see get a good feel out of it, I was sorely disappointed. But I guess we'll have to find out next time on what that could be. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Backlog Pyramid. I'll see you guys later.